The December 20th, 2022 meeting of the Public Safety Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Burgess. Present. Mr. Burgess is present. Mr. Colby. Here. Mr. Colby is present. Mr. Delahanty. Here. Mr. Delahanty is present. Ms. Delvecchio Hoffman. Ms. Delvecchio Hoffman is present. Chairman Dondorfer.
Here.
Chairman Dondorfer present. Ms. Hugh Smith. Here. Ms. Hugh Smith is present. Mr. Milne. Here. Mr. Milne is present. Mr. Morris. Here. Mr. Morris is present. Ms. Vecchio is excused.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak that would like to address this committee? Yeah. Is there any sign up for public forum?
No.
Great. Now, is there anybody present that would like to speak? Great. Seeing none. Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. You have the November 29th, 2022 meeting minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Mr. Clerk.
Referral 22-0455, authorize a contract with Morse Correctional Healthcare and Consulting to provide a qualified consultant for monitoring medical services at the Monroe County Jail.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. Second, Chairman.
Moved by legislator Milne, seconded by legislator Colby. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 22-0456, amend the 2023 to 2028 capital improvement program to advance the hazardous material fire truck replacement from 2024 to 2023. Amend the 2023 capital budget to add a project entitled hazardous material fire truck replacement and authorize financing for the project.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. Second.
Moved by legislator Colby, seconded by legislator Morris. Any discussion on this item?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, just curious, why are we moving this project up from 2023 from 2024?
Good evening, Steve Shalaba with the Fire Bureau. Through the chair, we're interested in moving this truck up through the 2023 CIP for two reasons. One, the current market conditions and the pricing structure really within the fire apparatus industry is increasing, like with everything else that we experience today with our goods and services. So by moving it up to the 2023 CIP, we'll be able to go out for bid for that truck, hopefully within first quarter of next year. And the build dates for the apparatus are upwards of 2 years or 20 months. So this would allow us to still take delivery of it, hopefully in 2024. And in the meantime, hopefully save the county some money by exercising some due diligence and kind of moving it up on the schedule so we can go out to bid next year.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 22-0457, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services for the reimbursement of the fiscal year 2022 Emergency Management Performance Grant.
Second.
Moved by legislator Morris, seconded by legislator Delahanty. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 22-0458, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services for the FY 2022 State Homeland Security Program and authorize a contract with the University of Rochester.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. Second.
Moved by legislator Delahanty, seconded by legislator Milne. Is there any discussion? Legislator Milne.
Yes, through you, Mr. Chairman, to the administration. Is this standard that the grant and the contract come to us in the same referral for this grant contract, or is this the first year that we have combined them? In either case, could you explain why?
Through the chair, Mike Sayers, Public Health. Over the years, we've been using two different grant programs to fund this contract with two different contracts over a 12-month period. So as this grant comes to be approved and we bid with it to do this work with public safety and across the county and the city, public safety will approve this work to be done, and then as soon as it's available to come before your body, we'll bring it up for your body. So it's pretty much an annual thing that we bring every year for 2 different contracts to support this overall mission done by the University of Rochester for us.
Is there any other discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 22-0459, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services for FY 2022 State Law Enforcement Terrorism Prevention Program.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. Second.
Moved by legislator Milne, seconded by legislator Colby. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 22-0460, acceptance of a grant from the United States Department of Justice, Office of Justice Programs for the 2022 DNA Capacity Enhancement Program.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. Second.
Moved by legislator Colby, seconded by legislator Morris. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 22-0461, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services for the FY 2020 Technical Rescue and Urban Search and Rescue Grant Program.
Second.
Moved by legislator Morris, seconded by legislator Delahanty. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 22-0462, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services for the 2021 through 2022 statewide interoperable communications grant program.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. And second.
Moved by legislator Delahanty, seconded by legislator Milne. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 22-0463, authorize a contract with Federal Engineering for public safety radio service and consulting and engineering.
Moved by legislator Milne, seconded by legislator Colby. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next item.
Referral 22-0464, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Office of Indigent Legal Services for the Office of the Public Defender for the provision of the fourth counsel at first appearance program.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. Second.
Moved by legislator Colby, seconded by legislator Morris. Any discussion, legislator Colby?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, to the administration, and probably can just answer this question with, send back the response. Can you give us a breakdown of the total number of clients in each different towns and villages? Oh,
Julie.
okay. Surprised me. No, that's okay.
You too.
Through the chair, I'm sorry, could you repeat your question?
Could you give us a breakdown of the number of clients in each of the area towns by town and by village in the city?
I would not be able to provide you an answer with the sufficient number, with sufficient detail tonight. I can
Yes.
get you a specific breakdown tomorrow in
Yeah,
writing.
just give it to us in writing before the full line.
Okay, so through the chair, again, if I could just request, if you're looking for a breakdown of how many individuals we're currently representing, both in the city as well as in each of the towns in the county?
Yes.
Yep, thank you very much. Through the chair, I can do that.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 22-0465, acceptance of a grant from the United States Department of Justice Drug Enforcement Administration for the Drug Enforcement Administration Task Force.
Second.
Moved by legislator Morris, seconded by legislator Delahanty. Is there any discussion on this? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 22-0469, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services for the 2021 through 2022 Public Safety Answering Points Operations Grant Program.
Move it, Mr. Chairman. And second.
Moved by legislator Delahanty, seconded by legislator Milne. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There being no other matters, the December 20th, 2022 meeting of the Public Safety Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Public Safety Committee will be held on Tuesday, January 24th, 2023 at 5:30 PM.